Okay, let's try this again. Apparently I had no sound on the last live. Basically, guys, all I was saying is that, you know what? I know everybody's getting tired. And I know everybody, like, we're getting to the point we almost don't have the gas to put in our tanks to get to where we have to go. Like, I know that. And I know we're getting tired and I know we feel like we're getting exhausted, but I need everybody to please remember we are in a war. Whether you see bombs dropping or bullets flying, guys, this is a war. Like, this is a war. You know, I can't even tell you how many people have told me their stories over the past couple of weeks, and it breaks my heart. It literally breaks my heart how many people in our country are vax injured, have lost people due to this vax. Like, we are in a full-fledged war, you guys. They are murdering us. And not only that is, look at the bills. Look at the bills that are coming in. Harvey is going to put together a slideshow with all these bills. He's going to post it out. You know, now Trudeau's trying to use the army against us. I seen a post this morning saying he did pass it. I'm not sure if he did already yet or not. But the fact is, like, they don't pass these bills for no reason. We are getting to a place in this country. We are so close to being at a place where we won't be able to stand up and fight back. We won't even be able to do lives like this because we'll have the OPP and the RCMP banging down our doors. I know we're tired. I know we are tired. But you guys, man, we have to keep pushing. Right now, more than ever, we have to keep pushing. I'm telling you, nothing more. It was only the simple fact when I woke up that day and I seen Nova Scotia, New Brunswick sleeping in their cars. I look at Alberta like, guys, not once since the convoy have so many been outside across this whole country. Right now, we have how many people outside? Right now, this country is on fire. And like, you know, it's hard. Ontario, a lot of people say, oh, Ontario dropped the ball. Ontario's dropping the ball. Well, you know what? Ontario is the biggest province that we have. We are so far spread out across this province that that's a challenge in and of itself. But you know what, guys? Like, honestly, don't listen to that stuff. Like, Ontario, yeah, we maybe need to pull it together a little stronger and try to be in one place at one time. But because we're so big, look at what we have going on right now, guys. Look at, we got the borders, okay? John's going back up to that border. He's getting it going again Sunday night or Sunday morning. So if you're close and you can be at that border, please get to that border. You know, even myself that day, I've said it a few times and I'll say it again. When I woke up that morning and see Nova Scotia, New Brunswick out sleeping in their cars, my first thought was, we all have to get out there. We have to get to the Trans-Canada. We have to get to the border. We have to get somewhere. And I know, Ontario, we have been spending so much money in gas, going to different meetings, going to different events, going to different times when we thought it was the time. I get it. I know. And, you know, I'm just going to say it again, though. Like, I know we feel it. You guys, I can feel it. I read the comments. I see the posts. We're all at the same spot right now. So the best thing we can do, I know, I'm going to say it again. I know we're tired. But the best thing we can do for ourselves right now is let's look. We got John out at the border. We got 11 up and going, okay? 11's going. 11 is still going. Thank God to Angel because she is an angel, and as is Dan, who gave us this property. But Angel's up there. We got, you know, we got some people from Niagara out there. Carrie's up there. There's some people still up there, and they're building it. We got 11 still going. Okay, we got the border. We got 11. Now we got these farmers that are getting up and they're starting to join and they're starting to, you know, stand up. So we got the border. We got the 11. We got to support these farmers. And now, you know, I'm hoping I talk to Derek. He's going to make a schedule. We'll get out in Toronto next week. We'll put pressure on Doug 4 times next week, 5 times next week, 3 times next week, whatever it is. So like, we're tired. We're running out of money. I get it. And we cannot exhaust ourselves and run out of all the money so that we don't even have gas to put in our tanks when it is time. But right now, I believe in my heart, right now is the time. I believe in my heart of hearts, my whole soul. I feel that right now is the time. Canadians are standing up. They're out there all across the highway. They're setting up. I've even got posts from other people. I'll share it out in a minute. I got to gather them all up. They're doing axe attacks in all different areas throughout Ontario. We have to keep the pressure on right now more than ever. More than ever, we have to keep the pressure on right now. This fire is going. We need to keep it going. We cannot let this burn out, guys. While we have everybody outside on those lines and outside, we have to keep the pressure up. And I know we're tired. We're running out of money. I know. But that's why Ontario, look, we've got many options. If you cannot get to the border and you cannot get to 11, then maybe you can join Toronto this week, next week. You know, put the pressure on Doug. All of Ontario. Guys, we talk all the time. We all talk. We all know where each other stands. And we all know what we want to do. We got to go and do it. Like, we just got to go and do it. And, you know, we had that meeting. We all agreed, you know, we'd start moving in and stuff. And then when there's 60 people, we're going to blend in with foot traffic, right? So, I mean, I just wanted to come on quickly and just give everybody an update and just kind of like, did we all watch Dana's live last night? Because, she hit every nail on the head. And the way she brings her point across, and listen to her live, man, because we all know that right now, this country is on fire from end to end, and we cannot let that fire burn out. We have to keep the pressure on. We cannot let everybody go inside their houses and carry on. We let this tax go on any longer, or for a little bit of time, everyone's going to get used to paying it the same way they did every other tax that we have. Everybody gets off those highways and go inside. We are stuck back at square one, scratching our heads saying, what do we do? Where do we go? So, Ontario, we've got so many choices. We have Chris, who's speaking with, a bunch of Christians and stuff. If the Muslims can go out and pray in the streets, then so can we. Okay, so we're working on the Christians. We're going to try to get prayer groups going in Toronto. We can go in and we can pray in the streets. Why not? What are they going to put on the news? Oh, look at those horrible Canadians out there praying. Like, there's not going to be one answer. There's not going to be one solution to this. It takes all of this. Every effort, I keep saying it over and over. This is a puzzle. We are all pieces to this puzzle. So not one solution is going to be a solution that fixes everything. It's going to be all of us. All of us, the border, 11, the farmers, let's pray in the street. Let's put pressure on Doug this week. There are many options. So please, guys, please, if you're low on gas and you're low on funds, carpool. Let's start carpooling to these places. Toronto, let's get into Toronto this week. Let's put, we all say that we want Toronto. Guys, I'm here. I'm ready. Anytime, I know I'm sitting at home right now, but I have a daughter. I came home for a minute, but my phone doesn't stop. I am on this phone all day, all night, trying to get plans going, trying to get things going, trying to motivate people, because I know that we're tired and I know that we're frustrated and I know we're running out of gas and we're running out of everything. But guys, we can't. This is not the time to pack it in. This is the time to push harder. Look around. All Canadians are fed up. I told you guys the other day, the cashier at Shoppers Drug Mart, she said it out of her own mouth. It's time for Canadians to stand up. I woke up today to a message from somebody from high school. Their message was, we went to high school together. I can see you out there. I see you standing up for a country. Thank you. Keep going. It's tedious to us because we've been awake for years. We've been awake for years. We've known what's coming for years. And it's we can see the storm coming and we're like, what's coming? Wake up. It's hard for us because we see it all and we know it all. But honestly, let me know in the comments. Are you guys not all seeing more Canadians wake up? I think more now in the past week that have woken up in the past how many years? We're right there, guys. We're on the cusp of it. Please don't pack in yet. Do not pack in yet. Do not. If you need a little bit more help getting out, reach out. I will do my everything in me to help get you the help you need. I will do anything. Let's carpool. Everybody want to go put pressure on Toronto? You want to get to the border? Start carpooling. Let's get there. Let's get to 11. Let's go out and support the farmers. The next time those tractors are rolling, Please, everybody, because I strongly, firmly believe those farmers are the puzzle piece we've been missing and just been waiting for. And they know it. They know it. If you guys all go to Rebel, and I'll post it on my page if they'll let me post a news link. But they did amazing coverage. I know some of us Rebel, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Just look at the content in that video. They covered the Durham farmers, and they also covered, just watch that video and you'll hear those farmers. Yeah, one of them talks about the WEF. A couple of them talk about some. They know. They know. And it's not just, the Kawartha farmers that came out the other day. Up in, was it Bradford, their farmers came out. Quebec, Kingston, all these farmers are coming out, guys. Like, when I sit back and I look at everything that's coming up, we're right there, guys. We are right there. And we have to keep pushing. I know how tired we are, and I'm going to keep saying that because I do know and I do understand. I myself am exhausted. I'm going through even so much just as everybody else in our personal lives. And it's draining, but we can't stop, especially not right now. We can't. We just can't. I'm sorry, we can't. We have to keep the pressure on right now. It's so important right now while everyone is outside and everyone is, at borders and everywhere. Right now, it is so important, more important than this whole time. And everybody that's been out there on bridges and here and there have all contributed to these people waking up. And I know I myself have even said, flagging, waving flags. It might not be my thing, but thank you to everyone who has stood out there on those bridges and on the side of the highways and had your rallies for the past 4 years. Thank you, because you are contributing to people waking up. People are waking up, guys, more and more and more by the day. So I don't want to make this long. I don't want to go on and on. All I'm going to say is anybody, in Ontario, and you're hearing the talk of Ontario's dropping the ball, Ontario's doing this, don't let that break you down. Use that, bring it in you and say, you know what? I'm going to tear in. I'm not dropping the ball, and do it. It's up to each and every single one of us to just do it. Nobody can do it alone. I can't do it alone. John can't do it alone on the border. Ron can't do it. Nobody can do it alone. It's up to each and every single one of us. And we are so close of getting to the point of no return in this country. Like we are so close of getting to the point of no return, guys. Like we got to do this right now while everybody is out and everybody is outside. And you guys know me. I'm all like, raw, let's go burn down Parliament. And that's how I came out last week. And I was like, let's go. And then when I see the farmers and I see and talking to everybody and like, as much as I want a full barrel ahead, we're right there. So a little bit more patience and a lot more pressure. A little bit more patience and a lot more pressure. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just speaking from my heart, and I move by my heart. Like I move by my heart. The first day the axe attacks, as you guys know, I've been sitting back for quite a while, haven't been doing much. And the first day I was like, okay, well, what are we going to do? Or when I woke up and seen, I'm going to say it again. When I woke up and I seen Nova Scotia, New Brunswick sleeping in their cars, I was like, ooh, I got to get out there. I got to get out there. I got to get out there. It doesn't matter where you go. Just get out there. We know Ontario's big. We know it's spaced out. And that's why I've been working my hardest to work with everybody throughout this entire province over the past week and the past way before that. To just let's do this. If we all can't get in one spot at the same time, and that might not even be the answer, because then, we're all right there. Let's do what we can. And right now, what we can is John's going back out to that border Sunday morning, 9 a.m. 11 still going. Our farmers are standing up. We got Chris working on getting prayer meetings going. We got Derek working on a schedule to put the pressure on Toronto. We have all these things going. So please, I'm begging you. And I'm not talking to one person in particular. If you put a post and you said I'm talking to our entire country, because the messages come in nonstop. A lot of people, we have a lot of personalities in this country and in this movement. And the best thing we can do is be open-minded and listen to all these ideas. And like myself, I was like, whoa, let's go, we're burned down. And then I started hearing other people say, okay, well, what if we go and we pray? You know, the Muslims are out praying and they're stopping traffic. This country is built on Christian values. Let's bring it back. This is a spiritual war. It 100% is a spiritual war, and we have to put God first. So when that idea came of praying, I was all over it. I am all over putting God first, 100%. And as I said, what are they going to put on the news? Oh, look at those Canadians out there praying. Like, it's beautiful optics. It's absolutely beautiful optics if we're all out there praying. Is that going to save the country and stop the tyranny? No. Is being on the border going to stop the tyranny? No. But when we do all these things together in unison, it gives us a lot more strength, and it gets a lot. Not everybody's comfortable, let's say, with going to the border. Not everyone's comfortable going to the highway. Not everyone's going to the flag wave. But if we have all these options, then hopefully we can get more people that are comfortable. Somebody might say, hey, I'm comfortable with going and protesting Doug. I'm pissed at Doug. Why is he allowing Ontario to fall down the tubes, right? Or somebody might say, yeah, I'm going to the border. The rest of the country's on the border. I'm going to the border. So get in where you fit in is what I'm saying. But please, I'm begging you with my whole heart and soul. And I know I keep coming on and asking you guys to keep pushing, but please, it's up to each and every single one of us. Each and every single one of us, this is up to. Please stand up for this beautiful country. Stand up for the freedoms that we have always had. Stand up for your family. Your children, your grandchildren, your sister's children. Because I'm telling you, once he turns that army against us, guys, we're screwed. The older general, the older guys, they're going to leave. You think anyone over the age of 35 to 40, like Dana said, anyone over the age of 40, they're not going to come and turn on us, but they will leave the army. And who does that leave left in the army? All the young indoctrinated soldiers, right? I don't even like calling them soldiers at this point. Like, they're young, they're indoctrinated, they're going to turn on their Canadian people. That's not a soldier. Soldier stands for his country. And unfortunately, a lot of the army's been indoctrinated. They're fighting wars that are bankers' wars. These wars, that's just a whole nother story. But we are entering the danger zone really fast. Really, really fast. We're entering the danger zone. And you know, again, tell me, please someone tell me, when since the convoy, you've seen this many people up taking a stand. You've seen this many people waking up. We slow rolled the other day and they were beeping behind the slow roll. Beeping behind the slow roll. Like, my messages don't stop. The messages don't stop. My phone calls and messages, they don't stop. Believe me, Canada's waking up, guys. But now is not the time to retreat. Now is the time to go full force, full steam ahead. I wish this whole country would work in unison and we could all at the same day, same time, make a move. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people. You know, we got millions of people spaced out everywhere. So my thing is, you know what? They're up, they're out. Let's do it. Let's get it while it's hot. That's my main point of all of this, is that there's options. So please get in where you fit in and just get out there. Use your voice, hold a sign, you know, the border, the farmers. There's so many things on the go right now in Ontario. Come on, guys. And then we got, you know, you got your heavier hitters that are like, rah, we got them too. We got this, guys. Like, we just got to keep pushing. We cannot retreat right now. We just can't. We can't. I'm sorry. I am so tired. This movement has aged me at least 10 years in the past 4 years, without doubt. Without doubt. And I don't care. You see my gray hairs coming in everywhere? You see my hair half and half color? I don't care. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to care how I look before I come on a live. I woke up this morning, I made my daughter's lunch and her breakfast, and I drove her to school. I came back and I said, you know what? I got to pop on. I just got to do a quick thing, because the messages I'm getting and the posts that I'm seeing, guys, come on. We can't. We got to keep pushing. We have to, please, for our country. We have one of the most beautiful countries in the world. Nobody is coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save us. Once the WHO pandemic treaty and all that's in place, and we're steps away from that. Once the armies have return of us, once these hate bills are, you guys think Pierre's saving the day? He's saying all the right things. Of course he is, because that's how this goes, guys. Look backwards. It's just a turntable. Conservative, liberal, conservative, liberal, conservative, liberal. Like, that's the way this goes. They're all together on this. If they weren't all together, where was Pierre during the where was Pierre during the convoy? Why didn't he come out? Why were we masked up for so long? Why are they still sexualizing the children in schools? Doesn't he have children? He wants his children sexualized? Like, if they were for us, we would see a lot more changes by now. And that's facts. Please look up why the government even was established in the first place. Please look up these things. You know, for people who are still asleep, if you're watching, if I have people on my page, you know, I just assume most of them scroll by. They're probably like, oh, there's Crazy Crystal again, going off. But you know what? If you actually took the time and you sat and listened, at the beginning of this, I understood, you know, it was hard. At the beginning of this, even I would wake up some days and be like, oh no, I'm on the crazy train. I got to get off. I'm on the crazy train. But it's like, no, I'm not. The evidence is all around. I might have felt bad for you a couple years ago. I don't feel bad for you anymore. The government, the bills are there. Go to the government website. Go to the World Economic Forum website. They are not hiding it, and we are not crazy. We see the storm coming, and it is close. It is so close, we're getting the mist. That's how close we are. We are not crazy. Please, guys, start looking up these bills. These are not bills that a free country would have. The things that we're going through are not things that a free country goes through. We are not free. It's an illusion. We've actually never been free. It's all an illusion. And that illusion is breaking. It's breaking worldwide. Look around. Start looking. You don't want to believe us? We're crazy. Oh, us crazy Canadians out there with our flags. Yeah, we know. We've all heard it. But look at the bills. Go to the WEF website. The proof is out there. The proof is out there. You know who's crazy? You're crazy for not standing up for your children. You're crazy for not standing up for your country. You are crazy for paying for your own demise, because we are all paying for this. Every taxpayer is paying for our own demise. Why do you think these farmers are standing up in Canada and around the world? They will tell you our food supply is in great danger. We are this close to not having a food supply. And you know what, Ontario, we face another problem even with our farmers. Because just like the natives, a lot of them have been paid off. Here goes my voice again. We have the Ontario Farmers Association. They're getting grants from the government, you guys. And I've talked to a couple of farmers now. If they don't use some of them, God bless these guys. Because some of them will go and they will get that government crap that they're supposed to fucking feed to their animals and give to us and whatnot. Some of them will do some things with it that they make sure it never gets to us. Hats off to you guys. I would say it, but I'm not going to expose anybody for anything. But be proud of those guys, because they got our backs. But there's others that are just taking that grant money and they're pumping their animals full of crap. You see your farmers out there, support them, because they keep us alive. They keep us alive. The truckers deliver and they do that, and they got the massive part in there. But I'm a daughter of a trucker, so I'm not dissing them by any means, but I want you to go a level deeper. The farmers keep us alive. Without those farmers out there, we don't eat. Back to the Farmers Association. They're getting paid off. So, you know, we got to get family farms and stuff. We got farmers standing up, but it's another battle Ontario faces. Like, they've screwed Ontario long before this all happened, because they knew they were going to do this. They knew that they were going to do this, so they put the steps in place first. Guys, they've been doing this plan for hundreds of years. Before we were even born, this plan was in place, and if only we can organize and fucking carry through like them, eh? Or even the Palestinians, like. But guys, please, don't lose hope now. This country's on fire, and it's up to all of us to keep that flame burning. It is up to all of us. I'm at home right now. I'm regrouping. I'm trying to think of where I'm going to go next. I've got calls that come in nonstop. I'm just regrouping here, thinking, like, you know, John's asked me to come out to the border, and I want to get out to that border with him, but that means I got to make arrangements for my daughter for a minute. I also want to go put the pressure on Toronto. I want to be everywhere. So, like, I'm just trying to figure things out, and I'm lining a lot of things up, and I'm not saying, hey, look at me. No, I'm just fucking giving it everything I got because I love my children and I love our country, and I'm petrified. I am petrified for our children. I'm petrified for my children, and I'm petrified for your children. So that is why, that is the only reason why I do what I do, and I keep pushing past my tired point, past it all. And get sleep, like rest, get sleep when you need the sleep. I've been trying my hardest to get some sleep here and there, but my hamster won't stop going up here, guys. It's jumping from little turny wheel to turny wheel, and it's going. My thoughts don't stop. And I just really just want to come on and just say, like, I said it 10 times, 20 times maybe already. I repeat myself a lot, but you know what? Maybe it's necessary. I know we're tired. I know we're running out of funds, but start carpooling. Sleep for 2 days if you have to, and then figure out where you can be, the closest spot, and be there. Just be there, guys. We got to keep pushing right now while this fire is hot. We have to, for the children, for the children and the futures that come. This is our country. Who is this government to tell us, to spray us? The spray gets me. I'm in the city, so it's a tic-tac-toe board out there. Who gave them permission to poison us all day? Who do they think they are? They don't rule us. We're not their peasants. This is our country. This is our children's country. These are our resources. And I'm sorry, but it is up to us to save them. It is up to us to preserve them. Please stop waiting for somebody else to save you. Nobody's coming to save us. Nobody. And no one person has the answer, and no one solution is going to fix it all. It's every person, every effort. They all accumulate. All of us, guys, all of us. So please, if you're tired right now, get a good sleep. Get a good sleep. Sleep the whole next 24 hours. But then please find where's closest to you. And my phone just went off again. I don't know if you guys still have sound. Do you have sound? I woke up. I went to drop her. Sorry, we just lost connection. I'm just going to read through these comments really, really quickly. No, guys, I'm not an angel. We're all angels. Come on, we are all God's soldiers. I appreciate the positive comments and stuff, but it's all of us. It's all of us. I never said I support Palestinians. Can you please play this back? I said the Palestinians are out in the streets and they're praying, and we're Canadians. We are built on this whole country is built on Christian values. Why can't we get out there and pray the same way? And I never said anything about I support the Palestinians. I'm saying, look at the way they move. Look at the numbers they come out in. One of them calls, that next person makes a call. Yo, they're moving pretty militantly, aren't they? I wish we can move like them, is what I'm saying. And I'm not getting mad at you. I'm sorry, but don't dare to come in my comment and tell me I'm not Canadian. Don't dare. Don't dare. Don't dare. I'm Canadian, buddy. I'm fucking Canadian, fucking hot dogs, fucking raised 5 generations deep Canadian. I'm fucking Canadian. I know it's tedious for us, guys. I know it's long, it's hard, it's drawn out, but it's war. It's war. It's literally war. It's war. Exactly, Bob. Pierre's nothing but a puppet. He's on the WEF sites. They wiped him off. Go back to the Wayback Playback. You can get it all. He's saying the right things. Yeah, he's saying the right things. But you know what? This is the way they do it, okay? Trudeau's the big bad guy. Trudeau's the big bad wolf. So Trudeau's going to lay all the bills and he's going to put them in place. And then Pierre's going to come in and, well, he's going to scratch his head on how he gets these bills out of place, right? And he's just going to keep scratching and scratching. And he's going to say all the right words to make us think he's doing it. But he's just going to sit there scratching. It's nothing but a shit show, man. They don't give a shit about us. They do not care about us. Why are they getting all this money? Why do they choose where they spend our tax dollars? Did you guys all vote you want to send all the money to Ukraine? Did you guys all vote you want to pay these people, these pilots up there to come spray our skies? Like, we didn't vote on any of this. They're not for us. And whoever's, cheering on Pierre and stuff, I'm sorry if I'm hurting any feelings out there, but please wake up. Pierre's not going to save us. He might be saying all the right words, but look around the world, guys. This is a worldwide agenda. It's a worldwide agenda. And sorry, I'm just reading comments. Actually, sorry, no, let me keep it. I'm everywhere, guys. I am. Yep, the time is almost up. We know it. We all feel it, you guys. I know none of us are used to this. We're not used to this. We don't know what the right answer is. None of us do. But I firmly believe that just keeping that pressure on, we got to keep it on, man. We got to step it up. Like, we got to step it up. We got to stop saying, okay, officer, yes, officer. We got to step it up. And I say, I'm getting riled. I'm not going to get riled. Wherever your comfort zone is, use that. Wherever your strengths are, use that. We have to be the beacon of light. Like, we have to keep going, guys. We have to keep spreading it out, keep talking, keep fighting. And there's things I want to say on here, but I can't, because obviously, certain people are watching that we just rather not them watch. And, you coppers on here, whoever's on here from the other side, you're listening. Like, don't you have family? And it's the same problem everywhere, guys. Just like the teachers, just like, the army, they've got the young ones in. They've got the young indoctrinated ones in, and the older ones that are on there, those are the ones you can have, most of them, a lot of them, you can have civil conversations with, but you get the same answer. Or when I get my pension, I'll be out with you. Or like, I've after some of my trans things and stuff, like, I've cried with some of them and stuff. I've had them come up to me, shake my hand, if they know, and I tell them all the time, like, I know but I need you to do more than just know. Like, we need you guys to do more than just know, or do more than come and shake our hands after the protest. Or like, do you not have children? Does your sister not have children? Like, that's what I say to the younger ones. When I'm like, don't you have kids? And they're like, no. Well, doesn't your sister have kids or your brother have kids? There must be a young child in your life you care about. Like, this is our country. This soil that they're up there spraying every day, it's going in all our soil. All our what? This is ours, guys. It's mine. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's all of ours. And until we all collectively get up and say enough, they're not going to stop. They're going to be like, oh, okay, we've pissed off the Canadians enough. And okay, like, they're not going to stop. Look around the world. Like, this is a worldwide agenda, and it is up to the citizens of each country to stand up for their country, for their children, for their rights. We have no choice. I'm so tired. I feel like I could sleep for a year and probably still be tired, but I don't care. Sleep when it's over, sleep when I get to my grave. I don't care. I've got children depending on us. We all have children depending on us. So I can repeat myself all day. I can go on and on and on. And I really could. I really could. But I think my point's been made. We cannot give up. We cannot retreat. If you are running low on funds, carpool. Let's carpool. Reach out to me. I talk to a lot of people. I can probably try to find you a ride or find you help, and reach out to each other, guys. We're all here. We're all here for each other. 100%. We are all here for each other. So, plug your ears to the drama, plug your ears to the naysayers, plug your ears to the ones saying Ontario dropped the ball, and just keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. Please, please, for the babies in this country, for this country itself, for freedom, keep pushing forward. Dig as deep as you can dig. And if you need help, I'll come with a shovel and help dig deeper for you. Come on, guys. This is not the time to lose hope. This is not the time to lose positivity. This is the time to step it up a notch. Not once since the convoy have we all been so many people outside. Like, this is not the time to retreat. This is the time to dig deeper, put our funds together, get in the cars. I've seen so many people driving out with a car full empty seats. Don't let those seats be empty. Fill them up. And this is a time now more than ever to start talking to those family members that we haven't wanted to talk to and have those conversations, because believe me, they're coming around. So, you know, just show them, like there's so much proof and evidence. Go to the WEF website, pull it up, pull up the bills. Like the bills alone, they're tyrannical. Do you guys realize that if you even have a thought, you can be charged with his new bill coming out? Like, thought police. What about all the real crimes that are unsolved? We're out there on the Trans-Canada. Do you know how many children probably pass by in cars that are being trafficked while we're standing there, while the police are standing there? The police are standing there monitoring us, guiding us, our traffic. Like, we know how to drive. We don't need you to direct traffic for us. We're adults. Everywhere we go, we clean up when we leave. We don't need police escorts. Why don't they turn around and start checking the cars on the highway that might be trafficking kids right down the highway as they're standing there trying to, police us? We don't need to be policed. We don't need to be kept safe. We're trying to keep the rest of Canada safe. Like, I don't know, guys. As I said, I could go on and on and on, but I do. Like, does that say 11:30? Yeah, 11:30. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of phone calls I got to return. My only point of coming on, dig deep, man. This is not the time. I know, and I'm not insulting you. Please, if you made a post in the past, 3 days, all week, whatever it is, and you're saying you're tired, I'm not talking to one person directly. Okay? I'm talking to the country, to the province as a whole. I'm tired too. But it's just not the time. And everybody says, well, I'll be there on the front lines when the country's on fire. Well, we're never going to that's another point. If everybody says, okay, well, when, it's real time and the country's on fire, I'll be there. Guys, look around. The country is on fire. Like, we're never going to get to that point if we can't participate into getting there. And I'm not saying, I know people have participated even more than I have. Okay. I'm not saying you haven't participated. Please. Like, it's so hard to talk because you just know you're offending somebody somewhere. But I can't help but speak my truth. If take me off your page if it bugs you. I don't know what to say because I'm going to keep speaking my truth. But I was just making a point and I wanted to go on it a bit more, and I just totally lost it. I don't know. All I keep thinking in my head is don't give up, don't give up, don't give in. Let's go. Oh, if we all waited till the end time, right? If we all said, okay, we're going to wait till we see it going, we'd never get there. We're getting closer. Guys, don't look at just one thing. Look at the big picture, okay? Look at how far we've come. Look at how many more people are waking up. But to keep saying we got to wait for the numbers, our fighters are our fighters, and that's just plain and simple, okay? We all know who the fighters are and who the ones. Our fighters are our fighters, and that number's not probably going to grow, but the people that will come behind us, that number's growing every day and more in the last week than it has in the past couple of years. So, I don't know, I'm going to wrap this up, but all I got to say is just please get the rest you need, take the break you need, but please don't take it longer than 24 to 48 hours. Let's go, man. If we let these people get off this highway and all these Canadians go back inside, we're back to square one, guys. We got to hit it while it's hot. We got to keep the pressure on. It's not one solution. It's all of it, all the little pieces. That's what's going to bring us together, and that's what's going to pull this past it. Just reading. I'm going to jump off and read because I agree with all of yous, man. We need a group of Niagara for everyone that cannot make it to Aurelia. Whitney. Okay, Whitney, you know what? We got strong people out there. We got strong people out your way, Niagara. I talk to them every day. So if you want to jump on board and get on board as something, reach out. I'll put you in contact with the people that are out there. And that's it. If you're somewhere in this Ontario, Canada, and you can't make it to one of these spots, start a spot. You don't have to get to, if you can get to the border, please get to the border. That's number one, okay? Because the whole country's in tow on the border. So if we can get to the borders, get to the borders. But if you can't get to one of the spots already, just start one on your own. Start one on your own, guys. Don't be scared. Don't think I'm going to be the only one. Because when I went out to the 11, on my life, my whole heart and soul, I thought it was going to be me and Alana just sleeping out there by ourselves. That's genuinely, truly what I thought it was going to be. And I told John that when I talked to him yesterday, like, if I knew so many people, I thought it was going to be just me. I honestly thought me, Alana, then Jeremiah started coming out, Desi came out, and everybody, Angel, everybody just started coming, all of you, Maureen, everybody. And that's the way it will go for you too. I promise you. It's not because, I have more people on my page than you. No. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you. Like, you want me to come wherever you are and help you? I will. But I believe in you. Go out to where you are and just start it. TJ and Jackie, they put the signs on the car in the driveway because that's what, anywhere you are, guys, you're a hero. Just do it. And I know it's scary. If you're in a town and there's not a lot of people, I know it's a little bit intimidating and it's a little bit scary, but just think about how scared these babies are going to be in 20 years with the future they face. You'll find the courage. I promise you. When you think about these babies behind us, you will find that courage. Just get out there. If we had even every town, although I do believe we got it bigger numbers, we got to try to get together in a central spot. I believe that. And I think we all know where that spot for Ontario is. So, but if, let's say you're out in Sudbury, you're out in Sault Ste. Well, Sudbury's got a strong group out there too. So we got strong groups everywhere, guys. But if you genuinely, you're out there, just start it. Put the flags on your car or put Axe the Tax. Right now, that's the one. I don't even like Axe the Tax because Harvey pointed out, that's Pierre's slogan. Scrap the tax. Or we can't afford this. Whatever your message is, put it all around your car and just start driving around. You go park in the grocery store parking lot. You'll have people come up and start talking to you. You get those people. Ask them if they're willing to come out. Go to your city hall. Just wherever if you can only start where you are, then just start where you are. If you can get a couple people in your car and get out to somewhere bigger, then get out to somewhere, because I believe, again, I'm going to say, I believe it's when we all come together, the numbers, we're stronger together, 100%. We're stronger together, which is why John was able to get pushed off that border so easily, because he didn't have enough people, which hurts my heart, because I'm like, should I have just went to the border, man? Should I have just even if it was only just me and 3 people, whatever it is, maybe, I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm not claiming to have the answers. I'm not claiming to anything. And anyone who was at 11 with me will tell you. In our chat, people ask me my email, people offered that. I don't want it. I don't want it. People came out, gas was donated. I gave the gas. I gave all the gas. I started thinking when I got home, what I should have done is I should have did the gas. They offered to bring more, but I don't like asking people for things, but I could have filled the tanks, got them to refill it, filled the tanks, you know what I'm saying? But they said, and I said, no, this is good. I don't like taking anything from anybody. I don't like asking anybody for anything. So many people have told me even my lawyer fees, start a GoFundMe. Have you seen a GoFundMe in my name? No. And I know I could. I don't want to. All I ask is, hey, I make shirts and stuff. I did this before all this. You want to support me, you want to help me? Buy a shirt. That helps me, because every sale I make, I'm putting in a fund for my lawyer. Right now, I'm sorry, I have one order right now, and I got to search back. I can't remember whose it is. It's sitting here fully read. It's been made, ready to go for 3 weeks. I have other people I got to get back to. So right now, I can't focus on that. But my point is that I don't want anything from anybody. I'm not asking anybody for anything. All I'm asking is please, as adults, come together for these babies. That is all I'm asking. That's it. Just don't give up. I know you're exhausted. And you know what, guys? Another thing too, if you're exhausted and you feel like taking a step back, why do we have to announce it? I'm not knocking on you for doing it, but when other people see a post of someone saying I'm stepping back or it's kind of it takes a bit of air out of the tires. It's kind of even if you're stepping back, just keep posting yeah, get out there, guys, spread the love, spread the everything. Keep promoting to keep going forward. I'm not saying anything against you. Please understand that I love everybody. I'm not saying anything against anybody, but you have to understand it creates, we're the beacons of hope. So we should be even myself, I should be speaking more uplifting and more positive, but I can't be anybody other than who I am. This is who I am. So either you're on my page because you feel something or you believe in what I'm saying. And if you don't, you're free to go. Still kind of in a free country, kind of a little, but I'm just saying, every time somebody says, I'm tired or I'm tired, like, it kind of deflates the neck. It's a ripple effect, right? And I'm not saying you're not, I'm just saying, let's keep it positive. Let's just keep it positive. We are the beacons of light for others. So let's be that. Even if you need a break, you need to step back. I will pray for you to get all the rest you need and all the sleep you need, because we all need to be as strong as we can be. We should be juicing right now. And like Jesse gave me a juice the other day and I don't really juice. And I was like, ooh, this actually tastes really good. Like, it's a small little thing that'll keep your inner body strong. We got to keep ourselves strong and we got to be well rested. Yes, 100%. But we got to keep pushing right now. We have to keep pushing right here, right now, while this country's on fire. While we're out there, we have to keep pushing. So to everybody, let's just have each other's back. When one of us is tired, let's pick that person up. Let's, if we know someone's taking a rest, don't call them all day. Let them get the rest they need and let's pick them back up when they're ready to go. Or, we know somebody who doesn't have the gas, offer them a ride. Or if you know people that want to go, like, let's just keep working together, keep pushing forward is my only thing here. And let's just keep going, guys. Keep going. Please keep going, because we're close, man. We're close. We are so close. And I know a lot of people want to just go set it ablaze and stuff, myself included. I won't hide it, myself included. But I also see that, we got these farmers coming. I truly believe these farmers are they're a big piece of this puzzle. So I'm simmering down a little bit. I'm trying to work with the farmers, get prayers going in the streets, get, pressure on Doug. There's a lot of things we can do, and it's all the things. It's all the things. It is all the things. It's not one person. It's not one thing. It will never be. It's all of us and all the things and all the pressure. So guys, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I love yous all, man. I love yous all so much. So much. Every single person that's using their voice for the better of our country, I genuinely love you, because we need you. These children need you. This country needs you. I'm out. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to go back. I'll read through. I've got a million calls to make, but let's go, guys. Let's go. Wherever you can get in, please. If you need a bit of sleep, get that sleep and get back out here full force right now while this country's hot.